After a historic video yesterday on the Montreal Canadiens and them basically having two designs, today we're going to go through a team that's gone through some more design changes, but the amount of change from their original jersey until now, it's a pretty consistent look, and we're going to get into it. It's the Nashville Predators, with a hat that I don't wear very often. This isn't usually the Nashville one that I pull out when I'm going to do a Nashville video. And I'm wearing the Prince George Cougars WHL jersey because why not? I don't have any kind of specialty Nashville jerseys that I could wear for this video. So initially, this jersey comes out and they had a blue version of this as well. I don't have the blue version of their original jersey anyways. The CCM version here. This I purchased 20 years ago. And I had a choice between purchasing this or a Vancouver jersey that I thought, well, I can get the Vancouver jersey anytime. I'll get the Nashville one instead. And the Vancouver one sold out. I do have the Vancouver one now that I was looking at the time. But it's, the logo is huge on the Nashville jerseys. It is. And it's a very wide logo as well. So it makes it kind of difficult to deal with. But, overall, decent enough design out of the gate. What could possibly go wrong? So this is what went wrong, and it's kind of where everything comes together when it's to do with just the ugliness factor, and it's everything. Now, I've had somebody ask me recently, or a while ago, bought a used version of this jersey. It's a Coho. I did get this one online. This was not a cheap jersey either. The Nashville on here being felt, it comes off very, very easily. It was very difficult for me to find one that had still the Nashville on here. And the only way that I was able to afford it is that there are a couple of stains on the front of the jersey that won't come out. Snags that won't come out. But it's just everything about it. The Nashville here, the box sort of shape here on the neckline, the fact that you got two different fabrics on top of each other, and one's yellow and the blue is underneath. And all of it is ugly. The striping is as well. And you've got the blue armpit thing, and this everything about the Predator itself. So if you ever looked at their logo and said, well, if it was facing you, it would look better. Nope. This is how it's not looking better. The eyes, of course, make it look like it's been using some sort of drug, and the fangs having the nice light baby blue color here. It's just weird. Everything about this is just bizarre, and it's the funny thing is that if you take their side logo and you turn it this direction, it probably would look similar to that, but this is why it should never happen. So this is one of the ugliest jerseys ever. Now, this is where the holes in the collection start. So they go over to this design with Reebok, and of course there's no stripes on the bottom because Reebok don't do that. And they have changed the secondary now to this because that was on the third jersey. We've got to take something from the third jersey into the main jersey. Of course, you got the piping in there. And on the white jersey, they put Nashville over top of the Predator. I don't know why. I don't know that anybody wasn't, understanding what team it was, especially when you have Nashville Predators on the sleeve. And, of course, they also had a third jersey which had a checkerboard design along the bottom. I don't have. So, I don't have it. I haven't been able to find it for a decent price. The last time I found it at a decent price and scooped it up, it turned out to be a fake. So eventually they say, you know what, we're gonna do a color change, and they decide to become the first team to make their dark jerseys gold. Now gold jerseys like this, marigold jerseys, have been used before. The Kings, the Penguins, the Canucks come to mind, but they were always the light jersey. And this was the first team that said, no, we'll make that our dark jersey. And I've always said this should be the light jersey and something else should be the dark jersey. But again, you'll notice the piping on here. And I like this design. I do. This is, of course, a Shea Weber that I got through Full Moon Jerseys. I got this one through Full Moon Jerseys as well. They're both $3. And, of course, this is where they add the keys on the inside here. You've got the guitar pick on the one shoulder there. And it's, I do. I think it's a nice jersey overall. And then they changed it to this. And no, this has not grown on me over the last few years. Other jerseys have, this one has not. Where Nashville decided they were going to double down on the marigold and just wipe out all other colors and accents to it, minus the blue stripe at the bottom and, of course, the blue stripe on the sleeve. Not a big fan of this jersey. I got this one through Ben H Sports. This, of course, says Nashville on the back of the neck because you have to have the city name on there. It still has the pick on the shoulder. And then the white one, oddly enough, the white one, I like the white one a lot. Now, there's a couple of reasons why. Now, first off, the shoulder's a different color than the rest of the jersey. If you have a blue shoulder, I think on this jersey, I think that could make it look better. Just something to break up all of that yellow. But again, I get it. That's the Nashville color now, and that's the color the fans wear, and that's the whole, however you want to put it. And of course, they still have the piano keys in here. The logo is still very nice. The logo does change color between the first jerseys and now, and it's a minor change. I do think it looks better now than it did when they first came into the league. I think it's a nicer looking logo. But again, there's things in their away jersey that I kind of wish they'd incorporate. Yeah, it's the shoulder. The shoulders is really, really the difference. I do like the white one. I think the white one is nice. And then, of course, we have this year's Winter Classic. And what they did with this was they did the Dixie throwback. And, for me, it's one of those things where I thought it was an opportunity that was missed. Now, yes, this is a throwback to an old jersey from the area. But this on the sleeve, which is reminiscent of the old Bruins Bears, I think if this had been more prominently featured on the jersey, maybe have it down here, have the logo on the front down here, something, I just think it would have made it look better. Again, it's their Winter Classic. We'll see whether or not they get another outdoor game in terms of you could have, a stadium series. I want to see another blue Nashville jersey. That's where I'm at. I want to see another blue Nashville Predators jersey, and we have yet to see it. Of course, in here, 1/2020, and guitar stylings on the inside of the inside of the neckline. The inside of the neckline they do some fun stuff with, and of course Winter Classic 2020 Dallas, Texas on the shoulder here, and you can see the stripes around the bottom. Again, I'm not saying it's just, I don't know, it was kind of boring to me, and then the fact that the P in Predators overlaps with the blue line, it's it's one of those things. But maybe we see something different come out of this. I do wonder if they'll use this as a third next season. That's not unusual to see a Winter Classic, if a team likes it, that they keep it as a third. The one thing that may work against them, they did lose that game where they wore this. Very often with the outdoor games and with other subsequent games, it's how the team's record looks when they wear them that may decide things. I've always felt that anyways. I know New Jersey, when they did the throwback third, which we'll get into tomorrow, it looked great, but they can't win wearing it. The Canucks, they had their Vancouver Millionaires throwback. Looks great. Can't win wearing it. It's gone. But there you go. So, jersey history of the Nashville Predators. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always. And I do apologize, I don't have more of the areas filled when it comes to their third jersey with the checkerboard, or the white Nashville Predators jersey with the Nashville word mark over top. But again, there are minor changes with that, and then the checkerboard one is really hard to find, but I'm still working on it. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. Do hit like and subscribe if you're browsing right through you just happened upon this video. I will talk to you again soon.